A 2-minute plank a day keeps limiting beliefs away. Get up to a plank with me while I tell you a story out of the trauma archives. This is about my dad. When I was 12 years old, my dad had his first stroke. Leading up to my dad's stroke, though, starting when he was 15 years old, his brother got hit and killed by a drunk driver. That was his best friend, the person that he was closest to, looked up to. And then when I was 2, his sister died during surgery for a brain aneurysm. But before that, he had a whole bunch of unresolved issues, and the way that he coped with those issues was, drum roll please, drugs and alcohol. My dad was an alcoholic most of my childhood. He did meth, tried cocaine. I think he said he tried heroin one time, but it wasn't really for him. Meth was his drug of choice, but alcohol was the biggest drug of choice for him. He also had high blood pressure, anger issues, just had a lot going on. Him and my mom got divorced when I think I was 5, and he moved and he continued moving. He was in California. He was in all different parts of Washington. He was just kind of a nomad. I think he got a little high from moving all the time. Anyway, when I was 12, my dad had his first stroke, and I remember going into the hospital and seeing him, not knowing what a stroke is, of course, because I'm 12, I'm a child. And when I went into the room, he didn't remember what my name was. He didn't remember who I was. He didn't recognize me at all. And that sent me on a spiral to seek validation from any type of boy, man I could find. Because if my dad didn't remember who I was, then I needed some sort of validation. I am very lucky because my grandpa, my dad's dad, was a really amazing father figure to me. But in my child brain, I could not comprehend that my dad didn't know who I was. So I have a whole podcast on Lexi's Lounge or Unperfect with Alexi, where I talk about my childhood a little bit. If you didn't know, I've had a podcast in the past. I haven't really posted anything on it, but there's a lot of lore there. There's a lot. I've done interviews with a lot of interesting people on there. And my dad had a second stroke in 2020, which I actually found him. So come back tomorrow for that story. We're going to do a push-up for good luck. And guess what? You just did a 2-minute and 24-second 2-minute plank because you can. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you, mean it, miss you. Bye.